What is that? Y'all, this thing is still 3/4 of a battery. Haven't even gotten to half a battery. Guys, this is unreal. Today, y'all, I'm bringing you the Mowrator remote controlled mower. This thing is a beast and so fun. Okay, so before we go over the big test for this mower, I want to be able to share with you my experience of unboxing everything and my initial response. I'm excited. It seems like it's gonna be really fun. Whoa! As I pulled this out, it looks like it's something from Ghostbusters that catches the ghosts.
It was what we refer to as a focused, non-terminal repeating phantasm, or a class 5 full roaming vapor.
Dude, that looks like a big old battery. All right, touch the bag. Let's look under the hood. Woo-hoo, what is that? That is a battery, I think. If I just lift it up, whoa. That's cool. Power on. Underneath, cool. They have other blade attachments I would be very interested in. So we're getting a red light here. These things are emergency stop buttons. So you just turn them and then there we go. Woo! Man, that thing is, it doesn't even, the wheels don't even turn, it just turns. Fine. Mowrator, come back.
Oh wow, it's doing fun.
Now it's time to actually put it to the test for the number one thing that I think that this would be helpful for me here on our farm, and that is our pond dam wall. So this is something that really is a tough thing to mow for most people with a pond, is having a dam wall that has a very strong slope. With a tractor, you just don't want to do this. I mean, right now, if my hand is level, that is the slope that we have to deal with. Basically, you're gonna have to mow this by hand. And hopefully, that's where the Mowrator is going to come to the rescue. All right, so what I'm gonna do first is set up the bagger. The first test, we're gonna check this backside where you can still see the slope, but without the risk of going into the water. And then, if it does well, then we're gonna check it on the other side of the pond where the water is. One cool thing is I don't actually have to take down my electric fence because it's so low to the ground. Going to start the mower. Both buttons, start. There we go. We also had a little bit of rain the last couple of days. Okay, gotta slow down just a little bit there. And then it died. Okay, it died because of the range. I was out of range. Nope, it said the blade is stuck. Okay, maybe that's because I lowered this to test it out. Let's bring it up higher. We're gonna set it down to a slower speed, maybe. All right, so right now, the mower deck is a little bit higher than what I had it set on that original setting. Try not to hit the camera. When it turns, it kind of loses that traction a little bit, but it's still doing it. You can see how tilted it is. But let me show you, you can see how much it has cut down. Really good job. Very, very decent. Now, I haven't gotten over here, haven't gotten over here. I want to be able to get the other side of the dam before the sun starts blasting and it's getting too hot. But you can tell how good it is. So this is about all that I can do on my tractor, because the last thing I want is, because you can feel it when you're riding, you can feel the tractor starting to lean. So I have to be very careful, and usually this gets very long. All right, here we go. All right. No way. Wow. Okay, we did pretty good for a moment. Okay, so right now I'm trying to push over a huge woody weed, like almost a tree. You guys, it's doing it. It is pushing that over. It's tough. Oh, I stopped. Man, the range, I gotta figure out the range. Distance detection, that's what it was. Okay, I turned off the distance detection, collision sense. Let's just turn all this stuff off. Woo-wee. No way. There we go. Okay. All right, so it's you got kind of stuck here. It gets stuck on a couple of these. I mean, this is tough. I am putting this thing through more than I think most people ever will. We're talking tall, almost like trees, small trees. Whoa! And we're on a slope. I mean, you see it. Just slipping and sliding. All right, let's dump the bag. Oh yeah, okay. So we could have gone even more, so that's good. Put it up here on top. Feed the soil a little bit. Let's actually rig up that backside. Okay, I just turned off that sensor. Woo! Okay, so I'm getting lower and lower. So I'm gonna come over here and kind of spot it a little bit. Woo! All right. All right, let's see how low we can go. Guys, this is unreal. Oh my goodness. I want to get the stuff that's down here that I don't really want to do with the tractor. That's the whole point, right? There we go. Let me just try to take half of it at a time. There we go. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to go head on, and it's a little bit too much. It lifts it up. These weeds are so tall. Now it's just flying through it. Just ran over an ant bed, and I don't have to worry about that ant bed. I'm having so much fun. I didn't think it was gonna do all this. Come on. Ooh. I think you have to understand, this is also where my cows will not graze. They will only stay up here at the top because it's so steep. They don't want to do this. If I had goats, maybe they would do it, but not my cows. All right. Whoa, come on. Like right here, this is so thick. It's really hard. I mean, it's gonna be hard for anything to do it. It's not a brush hog, but it's too steep for a brush hog. But it did it. And again, this has never been mowed. Like I maybe have weed eaten it a little bit, but if I can stay on top of this now, this thing will just fly by like butter. Whoa, there you go. It's a thrill every time you you think it's not gonna make it. It makes it every time. I just can't believe this thing can hold it. The traction. I keep on thinking that it's gonna just slide down into the water, and it's not. That's a pesky one. I gotta get it. Woohoo! Hold on. Okay. It didn't like miss this one, but it was in the camera and I didn't want to have to run over the camera. That's amazing. All right, so let's check. This thing is only half full. I just don't understand it. All right, I want to check one more thing here. Y'all, this thing is still 3/4 of a battery. Haven't even gotten to half a battery. I've been out here since 7 o'clock in the morning. So I've been running this thing for an hour and a half. I have to get back and milk the cow, which means that I have less time and less energy than this mower. I could keep going. I could do this for another hour plus. Look at this. I mean, is it perfect? No, but how bad was it? In fact, here, I'll show you how bad it was. And yes, I have to walk a long way. This isn't some sort of small suburban yard. Heck, my pond is larger than my suburban lot was before we moved here. Okay, it's getting a little thicker because I didn't polish it as much over here. This was the before. Before, after. Just so you know the scale of this. This is how tall it is, waist high. In some places, shoulder high, depending on where I'm standing. And thick. And it was able to knock it down. I don't think I need to say anything else. I'm not trying to sell you on this. I was given the mower. I was paid a production fee, but I was allowed to say whatever I wanted in this. I had to do a dedicated video. I'll say that. It couldn't be like a normal integrated video in one of our normal weekly videos. And it's not cheap. So I'll say that out loud. It's an investment. It is an expensive piece of equipment. Did it do the job that they said that it would do? I told them, hey, I'm gonna put this through a huge test, a really, really steep slope. Do you think it's gonna go into the water? And they said, nah, it's a piece of cake, it can do it. This is almost a 45-degree angle. I am impressed. And I'm able to wear like a nice shirt and go into a meeting after this because I'm not like dying in sweat because I just now mowed this thing all by myself, pushing a push mower or using a weed eater. A weed eater that lasts maybe 20 minutes, I don't have words. There's links in the description below.